Hi, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, it's Shu Lu Tai in Thailand, and guess what? Guess what? You would not believe it. Okay, I'm going to tell you something here. It's Friday. Yes, it's Friday. And and we're doing a Man City Fulham review. And yeah, actually doing the day before, for instance, the game. And I've said to you, for instance, I'm going to do it the day before the game, and guess what? And it's the day before the game, and I'm doing it. And wow, months ago, So yeah, see, well, there you go. It's the first for everything. No, it's not the first time I've actually done it, but yeah, absolutely. So, for instance, it's not going to be a long review. Basically, for instance, it's not really much to say, really. It's I've been trying to do some research before the review. But other than that, for instance, it's really not much to sell. It's 6 now in Thailand. Sun's going down. I was going to do it a couple of hours ago, but been really busy, as per usual. And the cat, for instance, the annoying cat, for instance, from next door neighbour, for instance, who got away, and the cat decided he wants me, I need to do to look after him. He's been annoying the hell out of me all day, all night and all day, from crying at the door, and he just will not take a hint. Anyway, so for instance, I never even look. Listen, you're gonna say, "Oh, well, that's not very nice." Well, I gave him some water and I gave him some milk and I gave him some fish. And what's it called? Did he appreciate it? No. So there you go. So I think he just wants me to come and take care of him, and I'm busy. I got things to do. Anyway, so for instance, so what's going on for that? And for instance, and I got my lady call me every 10 seconds. It appears that she's found a hair on her hand. So she's looks like a 21-year-old. She's 46, etc. But she looks like 21. What's it called? But and so yeah, and for instance, and she thinks she's very old. Anyway, so but enough of that. So for and there's a fly hanging around as well. I keep getting it. Flies, I can't stand them. Of all the things I can't stand, and honestly, we've got all kinds of creepy crawlers, all kinds of stuff here, for instance, in Thailand, but flies just do my head in. Wherever you go around the world, and they have this audacity to sit on you, and then you try and get rid of them, and you fly away, and they come back, and I can take everything: mosquito, beetles, you name it, spiders, snakes, everything. Once they go, but flies, I just can't stand them. Anyway, so. So it's been one of those days, definitely a Friday. Anyway, so yes, as I say, it's Friday. The game is kind of like in 24 hours, really. It starts at 6:30 here. It's a 12:30 kickoff over into UK. For instance, Man City away against Fulham. Don't know which way kit we're playing. For instance, away kit. I think they may play a home kit. Who knows? Maybe this one. So what's it called? But have you seen the new yellow kit, by the way, the new strike one? Wow, it looks amazing, absolutely fantastic. Again, for instance, remember that day, for instance, the 99 kit. What's it called with? What's it called? Paul Dickoff. Oh, what a hell of a day! Hell of a day. For instance, spoke to him about it on more than one occasion. Yeah, hell of a time. But so really happy they were honouring the that kit. What's it called? The next kit I want is the Kappa kit. Really, if you can do a design of the Kappa kit, etc., would be nice. Anyway, so okay, let's get on with the review. Anyway, so what's it called again? What's it called? Pep's not talked yet, so I don't really know what's going on with injuries. I don't think for one second that we'll get any injuries. Someone talked about Kyle Walker, maybe John Stones got a bit of a knock. I don't know that that's true or not. It's only speculation. I haven't heard much. What's it called? But I think the squad is fitting up, fully fit. They've had 6 days off. Sorry, 6 days off. 6 days before the last game. So, for instance, I think a few of the players have been on had a bit of sun. So, for instance, so I think some of the guys are in. No, go away. So, for instance, have enjoyed themselves. I think so, I heard Alvarez was for instance, in Spain. For instance, he went away. For instance, and credit to them, deserve it. And it's take this pressure away. From for instance. For themselves, because next week we've got Spurs, we've got a midweek game, at 2 o'clock in the morning kickoff for me. Lovely, the last one of the season. So it doesn't add help to my beautiful skin complexion, as you can see. It's what Man City does to you. No, for instance, yeah, I've lost a lot of weight. Anyway, so what's it called? So, but I've actually looked at the Fulham injury list, and I don't think there's anything. I think they've got one player injured. From South, apart from that, I think they look in full strength. So we'll see. Uh, can what's it called? Pull me up if I'm wrong. I said actually, I haven't seen anything. What's it called? They've had in pretty. Last 5, 6 games, etc. It's not been good. I think they've lost quite a few, and for instance, they've only drawn 1-1-1. Last two draws, I think last two games have been draws. So for instance, 0-0, 1-1. So the season's kind of petering out. Half decent team. For instance, yeah, the Manchester done very very well there. For instance, with them. For instance, yeah. I'm not a Fulham fan, to the truth. I really don't. I think Fulham is one of these places. Craven Cottage. I don't like the cottage. I don't like the thing. Sorry, you just one of these tiny little clubs, etc. For instance, who do nothing. You sit in the mid. You get into promoters, sit in mid table, and do nothing. Never go higher, never go lower. Yeah, they don't have the investment. Yes, they must go a London club, must go, but for instance, they don't. They got a bit of a following, etc. But they'll never be anything better. For instance, and so I'm not really a Fulham fan, as it were, to tell the truth. And so I've got as a Man City fan, we've got a feeling for West Ham. For instance, I'm not too sure. I don't like Chelsea. Arsenal became well. I did used to love Arsenal months ago, but now they become quite obnoxious, especially the fans. But for instance, I've never been a Fulham fan. So when the Fulham disappear out of the Premier League, I always think good riddance. They don't have Mitrovic. I think he's gone now, for instance, but they've done half decent. Well, basically mid-table. Nothing more than what I expected. So, for instance, am I worried about the game? Absolutely not. I think Man City can go there and just like the Wolves game, I think we can go in and command the game. And for instance, I think we can go off and do an amazing job. And I think we can we can. I think I make a prediction at least a 4-1 win by Man City, and I have no reason why we shouldn't do that. So, for instance, and yeah, really looking forward to the game and City and everything. So, for instance, I think we will do very well tomorrow. Yeah, so I'm not complaining whatsoever. For instance, I'm not worried about the game. Few City fans saying, "Oh, well, they could do something," but I think someone tells me that the players have got this now. For instance, I've got Spurs in the middle of the week, etc. For instance, and Spurs are on free fall. West Ham at home. I can't see West Ham doing anything apart from Hilbert's assist win the Premier League. And Fulham, people saying Fulham are ready for Fulham more than Spurs, which I'm not so sure. I think and a 5-1 at the Etihad. So for instance, and that's we haven't been playing good. And I think City will going to be knowing that, for instance, how close we are to this Premier League for the fourth peak. And yeah, I think the guys will go for it. And one thing I hope will turn up tomorrow, for instance, and do well for us is Rodri. And the reason why I'm saying that with his name, etc., because of the PFA Player of the Year, and he's not even in the top 8. What is wrong with you, PFA Player of the Year? He's my favourite player, and he's an absolutely fantastic player. He puts in a 9 out of 10 performance each week. I think I did one day, for instance, I think a couple of games because when he was absolutely knackered, and for instance, and you can clearly see. For instance, other than that, he's absolutely fantastic. He plays all the games. When he doesn't play, for instance, he don't win. I think he's on 70 plus 77 or something. Gate unbeaten run. For instance, with him in the side. For instance, he's plays absolutely amazing for Spain. I think he scored 2 goals, for instance, penalties. He's outstanding. He really is. He's one of the most vital players. He's the big cock on the in the Manchester City time machine. They really are. And if it wasn't him, for instance, we would struggle big time. And getting a replacement or somebody who can work alongside him, who can take over, tried that with Caven Phillips, would be so difficult. For instance, and yeah, um, so and we could play Kovacic, for instance, with him this against Wolves. I expect Kovacic again to play this to play tomorrow against the same way. I think he'll keep the same side. Well, why not? Why not? For instance, unless Pep notices something I don't, which I'm sure he does. And Guardiola and Kovacic will play. I could be absolutely superb, playing really, really well. For instance, whether uh, yeah, I can't see anything different really. I can't see anything apart from these injury concerns, which all these injury things which people have been talking about of which Walker. I can't see anything different there either. So, for instance, I'm just going for the same side, 4-1 as a win, and Rodri to turn up, and as well as Kevin and Phil, with his PFA player, and Erling, the big man Erling, and Keen, do one, mate. What's the goal here? Show him, show the rest of the Premier League as references how it's done, and hopefully he can get to 40 goals. Because he's still got a chance of getting 40 goals, and he's had a bad season. Roy Keane, piece of God, honestly. The way some of the media friends, it's nothing. Oh, of course it's something, cheeky bugger. Anyway, so no, but I'm really, really, really pleased to go into this game tomorrow. I think, for instance, the kids are out now, so I'm going to have to wrap this things up. So I'm, really looking forward to the game tomorrow. I said, for instance, I haven't heard anything from Pet, but for instance, we're too early for the press conferences or anything. So I was called, and but I've no doubt we'll win the game. For instance, and win it comfortably. So, for instance, I believe they were at Fulham were out flying kites. I thought that was an expression. I thought that was an English expression, which I haven't heard. I don't know. I heard it on Hugh, for instance, because I was listening to Hugh and LB's channel with Hughes, and Hugh said, "Oh, they've been out flying kites," and I'm like, this week, and I'm like, what? Anyway, because we always say they're on the beach, but they're on out flying kites. And I thought, are you kidding me? And his video was of Ruben players flying kites. I'm like, well, okay, that's a bit different, are they on the beach already? Yeah. I believe the weather's all right in the UK at the moment. Not as good over here as in Thailand. I think it was 25 degrees. I think the British media, whatever, saying the society was saying it might get up to 25 degrees. 25 degrees last Tuesday because we got the end of the summer, the hot side first, and so for 20 it was 37 on the Monday in the evening, 9 p.m. in the evening, 37 degrees, and then we had a fun talk, rain which came belting down, and by the next day. For instance, Tuesday evening, 9 p.m. It was 25 degrees, and I was freezing. But now it's gone back up to about 30. But you can feel the humidity's gone and everything. So even though a Thai one came to me today, oh, it's hot, as I was outside, I'm like, no, it's not. Oh God, I've travelled 12,000 kilometers to sit in the sunshine, to sit in the heat, to enjoy the lovely sunny warm weather. Okay, and I'm still getting Thai people saying, it's too hot. Oh yeah, I just want to scream. Go away! Go live elsewhere! For instance, just let me enjoy the sun and the warmth. Anyway, guys, that's my rant. So we started off with flies and cats, and now we're finished with people moaning at me because of the heat. Okay, guys, alright, I'll speak to you tomorrow. No, Sunday, when at it. I'll speak to you tomorrow, Sunday, when at it, about the result of the game. I have no doubt about it, City will win, for instance, and I'm looking forward to the game, watching the guys play, for instance, and I'm going to be relaxed. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm just going to enjoy it. I'm happy for the 12:30 because again, for instance, I don't have to wait for for a long time, and for instance, the game will kick off in 24 hours time. Yeah, and I will speak to you guys tomorrow. Oh no, it's Sunday. Sorry, the fly's gone, the cat's gone. I'm sat here with nerves, and the missus hasn't texted me for about 10 seconds. So I'm like, and the kids are not started shouting and screaming yet. So I'm trying to get everything in before it all happens again. You know, like because the moment I turn this camera off, etc., it's all going to happen again. I'll get right. So yeah, yeah, absolutely. So yeah, my life. Okay, guys. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed the game tomorrow. For instance, and do you believe I should worry tomorrow? Do you get any comments? Do you think what's it called? For instance, I see what's it short hair. The kids is Tyson. All right, okay, guys. I'll speak to you Sunday. Enjoy. Take care. Bye. Ooh.